I'll go into more detail in a moment, but for now, my name is Dylan Hare, and I'll proudly be your auctioneer here today. We'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all neighbours, spectators, and to those here looking to bid and buy. We wish you all the very best. Just mention a couple of members of the team. They're here to help with any questions that you might have. Michael, Lauren and Sarah, many of you have met them over the past few weeks. If you're a little bit unsure of your bidding on how things work, please just grab one of the guys and we'll make sure that you understand 100%. Now today's proceedings will be very simple: a quick review of the contract and the auction rules, a short description of the property itself, and then we'll pass it over to you for your spirited and competitive bidding so we can all learn what 42 Argyle Way is worth in today's market. That property that we offer for your competition is described in the attached copy of title referred to as Lot 274 on plan of subdivision 126607, which is better known to us all, of course, as 42 Argyle Way here in Wantirna South. Now we sell the property today for a price that will be determined shortly and call for a deposit of 10%. Settlement terms, we're looking in late September. I know a couple of you have made arrangements outside of that, so if you do bid and buy here today, we'll of course honour those terms. The chattels to be sold with the property and included in the price are all the fixtures, the fittings, the fixed floor coverings, the electric light fittings and the window furnishings as inspected. The Sale of Land Act 2014 clearly states that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for your inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property once that property has been knocked down to a successful bidder. The auction rules prohibit the vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids. It prohibits major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct, so please just play nicely amongst yourselves. The rules permit vendor bids, and the words I will use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid. So what does it all mean, ladies and gentlemen? No doubt you've asked friends and family, what would you do? What's your strategy? How do you buy at auction? And you can get 1,000 different answers for this. We see hundreds of different strategies week in and week out. I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, what works best. If you do have any interest here today, don't let someone else buy your home by holding back and not bidding. Simply put your hand in the air, make sure we're aware of your bid. Bidding comes before buying, even in the dictionary. So if you want to give yourself the very best opportunity here today, make yourself known. I hate seeing people miss out on homes that they should have bought because they were given the wrong advice from well-meaning neighbours, friends and family. Well, it is a pleasure to see so many familiar faces here in the crowd. It's a testament to the way Jess and Lauren have presented the home for your inspection and your sale over the course of the last few weeks. Set right here in the middle of the Knox Gardens estate, it's one of the most popular areas the entire city of Knox has to offer, and if you have a quick look around, buyers, it's really not hard to work out why. Every possible amenity you could want, whether you're an investor or a family, is right here on your doorstep. The local strip of shops up there on High Street Road, it's got the IGA for your basic groceries, a couple of great takeaway stores, the Choco Bean, the cafe there is fantastic. Just to the side of that, of course, Eastlink's only 2 or 3 minutes from where we stand. A little bit further past that, the Glen Shopping Centre, where you've got a train station and some serious shopping that you could do, but we're spoiled for choice because if you go that way, of course, Knox City Shopping Centre, due for another $500 million to be sunk into the precinct there. Think of the convenience and the value that could add to your purchase in many years to come. Schools are important too, of course, we know that for families. I've got a list a mile long here. WCC, Knox Gardens Primary School just here, Holy Trinity, St Jude, St Andrews. The list is a mile long, the choice is yours. And of course, the walking tracks. Wine Creek Trail, take you down to Gels Park. If you've got young kids or dogs, you want to get out and about and get amongst it, you couldn't be in a better spot here. The home's worth mentioning. I don't intend to walk you through it room by room. Many of you have seen it a few times now. Beautifully renovated by our owners over the last 5 to 6 years. Almost nothing inside has been untouched. No expense has been spared. Beautiful stone bench tops in the kitchen. New bathrooms, 3 of them. Well, I've got induction cooking written down here. Outdoor entertaining. You've got a choice of 2 decks. You can enjoy the spa looking out over the oval. Fantastic. But perhaps the real winner, what many of you have really liked and have told us, that beautiful open plan. As soon as you walk in, it's so hard to find, so rare, something for the family to enjoy in such wide open space. Well, buyers, now's your time. Many of you have been asking about offers prior to auction, been waiting a few weeks to be here now. So, the property here, it's easy to see what's up for offer, and it's up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to be the first to bounce the ball here at 42 Argyle Way? Opening bid's what we're after. We've been estimating 950 to 1,045,000. We've been very transparent about that. Most of you have felt it was reasonable, had interest in the range. We just need someone to get us underway. Ma'am? No? You're pretending like you didn't raise your arm. I think it was a... That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to start, we're happy to kick it off at 950,000. We started our other options today, that's fine. Sometimes we know the nerves are there. If we don't see an opening bid at 950,000, we'll kick it off with a vendor bid. Vendor bid it is, ladies and gentlemen, buyers. It's 950,000. It's with myself and the vendor. We're looking for a rise of 10 or 20. Your call. Where do we see a further rise on that? At 950,000, think about what's on offer here today. Anything that's been sold in Argyle Way over the last 12 months that offered 4 bedrooms, it's all been sold above 900,000. Brand new home just down the road currently holds the record in this estate for the highest sale price, number 89 Argyle. Don't expect to sell at that price today, of course, but it should give you confidence that as long as you put your hand up, you can't overpay here today. At 950,000, looking for an opening bid. Once at 950,000. Twice. Third. And final call at 950,000. I do want to take a moment, guys. I'll just explain what happens from here. There's been quite a few buyers here, and maybe a little bit nervous. That's okay, but you've told us that you're going to bid, so we're happy to give you the time. But, however, if we do pass in here on a vendor bid at 950,000, it's open to the market. There's no transparency. You won't know what the other offers are that are coming in. The owners want to sell today. At 950,000, if you can see a rise at 10 to 960, if there's no further bid, I've got no interest in bidding over the top of you. You'll be able to speak to the owners at their reserve price. Happy to give you some time, but we need to know. Yes, sir, 960,000. Congratulations and welcome to the bidding there at 960,000. Michael, if you want to maybe help the gentleman. Our line's over there. Thank you very much. Well done, sir. Opening bid there at 960,000. We'll go in tens from here. At 960,000, 70 is what we're looking for. Everything else on the street is sold above that is this good, this size, this land. We know it's worth more. We're not going to let it sell there, but you're in a great position. Looking for a 10, anywhere to go. 970,000 once at 970. 60. Twice at 960,000. So on a live bid, buyers, if we do pass in on a live bid, it really narrows your opportunity to come in and buy this home later on, because we'll deal exclusively with this gentleman here. He pays the reserve price, the door is shut, the game is over. You're back on realestate.com looking for your next home again. Appreciate your patience, sir, but we know there's more interest out there. People are just a little bit nervous. Thank you so much for your patience. At 960,000 though, we're looking for an advance of 10,000. Just last week, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home sold in Custard Court for 950. This is a far better home. That was a great home. This is worth a lot more. At 960,000, looking for a 10. Should make sense. 970,000. Once, then it goes at 960,000. Twice. Third. Final call. Are we all done? Are we all silent? Thanks for your time, guys. I can see Michael over there. Just want to give him a little bit of time. Sorry. At 960,000, looking for a 10. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we've given the other buyers plenty of opportunity. It's a shame because we know that there's more interest out there, and the door will be shut if you don't have your say now. So we'll call it 3 times, and I'll call it 3 times only. There's no further bid. Simply pass in here at 960,000, and someone else could buy your home. First call at 960. Second, third, final call. We've been fair, reasonable. Michael, need to know. Thank you for your patience, sir. We're trying to do the right thing by everyone. No worries. Well, I've said it before, but this is the last time, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been holding back, now's your chance. 3 times it goes. Last opportunity. First, second, third, final call. All done, all finished, all silent.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. That's another 10. Wow. You have nerves of steel, sir. Gee whiz. Almost passed that in. Someone else almost bought your home. Thank you very much. 70. 80? 80. 980 here. 990 if you like. At 970,000, the bid is at the back. 90. Well done, sir. 90.
980 here.
Yeah, we're at 90 here now, Michael. So it's $1 million there if you like. At 990,000. Oh, that was you, Laurie? Yep, 990. Yep, the bid is there. That's okay, we've got that bid. At 990, looking for another 10. Happy to stay there in 10s. At 990, once at 990. I feel like I can't trust any of you anymore. It took so long. Twice. At 990,000. For the 3rd time. Possibly not the last. At 990,000. The bid is here. Any further interest there, sir, before we pass in? Sir, before we pass it in, is there any further interest from you, please? No? Poker face? Alright, no worries. 990, Michael, we're done over here? Alright, no worries. At 990, thank you, sir, for your patience. You've been so good. We do need to check. At 990,000, if there's no further bid, we pass in. I think you know and I know by now. Once, second, third, final call, fair warning buyers, no further events, we are done. Hey. Oh, there is some games going on here, well done. 1 million, 1,010,000 if you like. Another 10, 1,010,000. Well done, sir, 1,010,000 now. At 1,010,000, Michael, great value with that, worth far more. At 1,010,000. Once at 1,010,000. Twice. Third.
Take 5, Dylan.
Oh, I'll take 10. I know that for sure. 1,020,000. 1,030,000. 1,040,000 perhaps. You look like a nice fellow. You're welcome. Take courtesy, sir, if you like. Sorry? Oh, we're on the market. Yep, we're on the market. We're paying for keeps, ladies and gentlemen. The home will be sold today. But at the moment, unfortunately, the bid is here, sir. So if you've got any further interest, we need to know. The home will be sold. 1,035,000 is where the bid. 45. Good, strong bidding. Well done. At 1,045,000 and 1,050,000, 55, if you like. At 1,045,000, you've been so good. Patient, but good. At 1,045,000, don't let it go. It's great value. Should be worth more than that in our opinion. At 1,045,000, if there's no further interest, we're selling here today, ladies and gentlemen. First call, second call, third and final call. 1,045,000. Now is your last opportunity. You might have it here, sir. Definitely done. He's got a good poker face, Michael. Work with him. Thank you for your patience, sir. We're trying to do the right thing by everyone here. The best time to buy property is always yesterday. My dad told me that. It's so true. If it's worth 1,045,000, it's worth 1,050,000. Has to be. Good? No worries. All right. Well, for the first time, it's not the first time, for the last time, we'll call it down 3 times and then it goes. No regrets, ladies and gentlemen. This home will be sold today. If you're holding back, now is your time. First call at 1,045,000. Second call at 1,045,000. Think we've found our new owners for a third and final time at 1,045,000. Now's your time, ladies and gentlemen. Fair warning, we are selling. Selling. Sold to you, sir. Congratulations and well bought for 1,045,000. Thank you everybody else for your attendance here today. We hope that we can help find you something soon. Enjoy your Saturday.
Thanks, all the best with yours.